Finishing up the original team of Skeletor's evil warriors, we're going to open up the Tri-Klops Masters of the Universe Origins figure. This is the group I always dreamed of having looking at the back of the Point Dread book. Tri-Klops might kind of be the last one, not counting Screech. Screech would be a nice one to get, but for just the figures, this team of 5 will now be completing. So we'll open up Tri-Klops and talk about him and his action figures. Is it just me, or evil and sees everything? Like something a very little kid would make up for describing a villain. Isn't he like the master of vision or something like that? Yeah, or maybe master spy would have been a better tagline. But the birds are featured on the back, so maybe we will get Zoar and Screech. Evil and sees everything. Tell you what, check out this mini comic. Oh, instructions. I've not seen this. Removable parts. Okay. Doesn't even say about turning his head. Just, these are removable parts. Okay. And thank you. Same kind of artwork. The back's kind of cool little... We got Ninjor on the cover, which is unfortunately one I won't be able to get because I don't think he was in the cartoon. That's why I'm kind of basing my collection if they appeared in the cartoon. I have to kind of go by something there, but here we have Tri-Klops. Seems to be a bit of the afterthought after Hordak and Ninjor in this one, but interesting. Tri-Klops here. It's a pretty unique chest piece kind of thing there. And oh, there actually is a spot for holstering his weapon. That's pretty nice. Yeah, very unique shape. I don't know if there's too many other characters with this one. And of course, his turning mechanism, it doesn't click into place. It just is sliding. You just got to line it up yourself. His different eyes. I didn't realize that underneath you could really see how he has no eyes. It's kind of freaky just because there's that lip underneath there. And just to show, this eye piece does come off. Behold the nightmare. But you'll have to be careful because it kind of has a cap. You could probably lose pretty easily. Put that on the top. So there's a little peg, and this is kind of like his little cap. So don't lose Tri-Klops' head there. He'll be very angry. Grrr. But his oranges are really bright. It's really cool. It has straight black for the boots and the fur there. Thought it was more like a brown, but has that really nice skin complexion there. Kind of the darker like on the show. So that's good to have. They differentiate the different characters. His weapon, which is a pretty nice sword. It still has that handle guard kind of thing just to help the figures hold it. I don't think the Origins really needed it, but probably the original line needed it, so they kept that design. A very long sword. I think it's a little longer than power swords. Kind of, what are you trying to say here? So that he can holster that back there. Matching green. Although the artwork, I did always like that it looked like it had, you know, kind of a gold handle and like a silver blade and all that. So definitely never got that. But a lot of these artworks definitely were more idealized, which is where I'm kind of confused with the Origins line of, if that was the idea and it was just cheaper to do all green, how come now we're not just doing the, you know, give him the silver and the gold? But I guess that's alright. I'm collecting these off of characters that were in the cartoon, which Tri-Klops is in the cartoon a lot, and I'm just kind of collecting them as, you know, kind of odes to the original toy line that I never got to have either. So Tri-Klops, kind of his special ability, you know, changing the eyes, you'd get different abilities, you know, maybe a different beam or a different way to see. It's kind of cool. He usually had spy gear and stuff too, so you know, in the 2002 kind of show, he had his own little drone. I don't know if Screech was supposed to be that in the older line. It was kind of his bird. Seemed to be implying it on the back of the card here. Sword is so much taller than everybody else. So it's just like, dang, man. Really dwarfing everybody else's weapons. Just such a unique design with like kind of the flat-headed thing and the eye changing and stuff. The teeth, that's pretty unique for the line, really. A lot of these characters just had a cool color combo. Something about this orange and green. And it's very different green than, you know, Merman and even Tri-Klops is green. Just like the crazy Motley Crue kind of all the different characters and looks and colors and everything just always looks so cool. So it's awesome to have all these original villains. She's not on the back, but Evelyn definitely belongs amongst this original group of Skeletor's main henchmen and everything. That these were the group that always appeared on the show a lot before he started adding the other evil warriors from later waves of the original toys. Did you know that Tri-Klops means, tri means 3, and a Cyclops has 1 eye? But okay, we already know that part of it. I mean, at least they didn't just go with man for every character. I mean, we have Merman and Beastman, but still have some characters like Tri-Klops that he could have just been Eye-Man and all that sort of stuff. Mixing it up. Good names, good character designs, color schemes. That's how you turn just a toy line into a good cartoon that advertises itself kind of circularly that way. Cartoon feeds the toy line feeds the cartoon. Sometimes it just freaking works. Just to compare He-Man here with Tri-Klops there, kind of a different orange there, ever so slightly different skin tone, just to differentiate like that. Nice. So I open up all my Masters Universe Origins stuff and all the other things I collect. So you want to hit subscribe and hopefully hit like for old Tri-Klops just because he looks so awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. But which eye will I use? I don't know. Probably this really angry one! Grrr! Oh well, yeah, little lighter look there, but the teeth are so. Grrr.